right, Jerome, it's good to have you here once again. And right now, I see Victor Osimhen painted the town red, literally, hanging out with superstars. We've seen him hang out with his boss, talking about Ojo Judigalo. We've seen him hang out with Odumodu Black. We've seen him hang out with Zlatan, Ibile. He's been everywhere. He's been everywhere, partying. All right, literally making it rain. Baba, they flex like say tomorrow no day. And I don't begrudge him. I don't know if you do. I
Not
don't.
at all. I don't do that. I can't even jealous him because all work and no play make Osimhen a dull boy.
Okay.
You know, he has done what he has to do. The season has ended. He has to come home to enjoy and relax and party. Call Osimhen anytime, any day, he will deliver.
All right. He will deliver, but the problem is this. Why you're talking about him delivering, we're not even sure if he'll be given a platform to deliver. Because the former assistant to Jose Pesero has spoken and said that Victor Osimhen should be playing in the Premier League. I look at that and I say yes. But when we look at the Premier League and the transfers that are actually rife at the moment, Victor Osimhen is arguably the best amongst the lot because there are five major strikers that have caught the eye of several clubs, the big clubs in England. Victor Gyökeres, not forgetting Benjamin Sesko, Hugo Ekitike, and also Victor Osimhen. And where else am I leaving out? Again, I've mentioned Benjamin Sesko already. So you look at all these players, and at the moment, all of them seem to be favoured ahead of Victor Osimhen. And I'm wondering, what is going on here?
They cannot be favored ahead of Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen a fine guy and he will sell himself.
Oh my brother, nobody is willing. Nobody is willing
issue,
to splash the cash of Victor Osimhen. Is it not worth it?
The issue is that things are going on that we don't know.
True.
I think so. Because Osimhen is the biggest brand among those names. Ekitike, Goretzka, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, they just want to see how they can manage the situation. Osimhen will play in the Premier League.
I doubt it too.
That
you know, but
That
I
I
doubt
know.
if he
But
will play in the Premier League.
it will just be like there will not be spark. If Osimhen comes to the Premier League will catch fire. That we know.
No, we know
But-
that.
But I think they're trying to see because Osimhen you can't price him small. I think the money issue is one aspect that they are working behind the scene on. Because who big?
No, now the question is it not a gamble worth taking?
100%.
But the
100%,
question is,
they will.
with the likes of Chelsea now, because Chelsea now, while Chelsea are looking for a striker, we know that Chelsea were interested in Victor Osimhen. They've gone for Liam Delap.
Chelsea don't want to pay money.
So that's the
Chelsea don't want to
question.
pay money. Because
Because
Chelsea, I think they are just being funny. Because Osimhen is not ready to even fight or stress himself about Chelsea. If Chelsea is ready, they will
why is
bring
that
money.
so now? Because
I think-
you have a Caicedo. Look at how much they paid for a Caicedo. Look at how much they paid for an Enzo Fernandez. They will say age is on their side, but nevertheless, I will still say that Chelsea could have gotten somebody better than Jackson, and
Definitely.
they chose to go another direction. Arsenal still need a striker, and they are still flip flopping whether they want Gyökeres or not. Manchester United. Now the rumors are, or the reports out there are that Manchester United are trying to wrap things with Victor Gyökeres as we speak. Nobody seems to be talking about taking the next step for Victor Osimhen. The closest we've actually heard, which is quite insulting if you'd ask me, is the Saudi deal with Al Hilal. I don't know.
Is there something they are not telling us about Victor Osimhen in England?
That's the question.
Maybe we should find out. Maybe we should find a way to know what's going on in England because what is happening now, I don't think is real. Because Osimhen, one of the biggest brands in the world, the best player in Africa, they are not talking about him. Chelsea will just come with one kind Gary market price and all that for the biggest
sad.
brand in Africa,
It's sad.
part of the world. I think we should find out. There's something wrong. There's something going on in England about Osimhen and English football. I think we should find out.
Does it have anything to do with his outburst with his former coach talking about Finidi George, or the fact that he's just a handful, some say? What is the point? Because Victor Osimhen clearly will deliver goals. We know that by now that clearly he will deliver goals. Then what is the hold up?
That is very, 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 very difficult to understand, because I don't see any reason why Victor Osimhen should not be on the list of the 5 top clubs in England. They should be fighting over him. But like I said, we don't know what happened there. Something they fish somewhere. Where they don't want to tell us.
I don't know if Mokia they inside that pepper soup.
Yes, where they tell us what they happen.
Because
they are the best player. May they tell us what they happen. Especially Chelsea. May they come and tell us. Explain to us what's going on so we can understand. If you don't want the boy, let us know. Why are you people going back and forth? You go for smaller players. You leave the best.
We'll still come back to Victor Osimhen. Let's dabble into another curious case here. Ademola Lookman, another proven superstar. And you look at what he has in the bag at the moment. He carries the garb as the best player on the continent. And yet, there are still talks that the 50 million euros, not pounds, that is the asking price of Atalanta, some are saying is too much. Napoli are desperate, but Napoli don't want to pay 50 million. I look and I say, 50 million?
Only
For
that quality.
God, I don't understand.
That man that single-handedly did everything he did for Atlanta. Why are they messing up? Sorry to say. Why are they trying to just bring that boy down? As that boy takes a big play borrowed. Now they say 50 million.
Live wire.
As Lookman did so, where everybody need. Napoli should just pay and take that boy. Because with Lookman in Napoli will be stronger, and Napoli will still win the Italian Serie A next season with the likes of Ademola Lookman in their fold.
Although I fear, my brother, I fear because
fear waiting.
Because
waiting they fear you.
No, the fear that I have has to be from the fact that African players in Napoli, someone say in Giza, but save in Giza, maybe we'll find out when he wants to leave and what will happen to him. Because African players, when they go to Napoli, it's like they use chain take hold you down.
To leave.
To leave becomes a problem. Because we saw that play out with Koulibaly. Until Chelsea came with a paltry 36. There was a time that they were begging Napoli for 75, 80 million. Napoli said no. Until they watered down Koulibaly before they let him go. Look at Osimhen. At the moment, it's still back and forth. Napoli are not set on a number that they want to give out there that will probably impress suitors, would-be suitors. So I fear for Ademola Lookman going to Napoli. Because if Ademola Lookman goes to Napoli and he hits like we know he can hit, especially with the kind of Antonio Conte and what Antonio Conte brings to the table, if a bigger cup comes for him, it will be a problem.
Brother, nothing will happen. We go come out.
Now if Victor Osimhen never come out. Now if Victor Osimhen never come out.
But see Osimhen not shame them. Osimhen shame them.
He's still shame them, but he's still a Napoli player. He shame them, but he's still a Napoli player.
He go Gala.
My brother.
That shame they worry them. They don't want collect her back because they don't already shit for church. No. They don't feel collect her. You don't understand. But, you know when you don't mess up. Because they won't collect person. Even Osimhen self, he showed the eye.
Osimhen don't go back.
Go do it now.
But
Napoli self they shame.
But he's still a Napoli player as we speak.
They're not feel like now. They're supposed to table things for Osimhen. But because of say they don't fuck up before now, they don't mess up. I don't want to tell and say you go play for us. If not your picking, you go agree.
No, Osimhen will never play for
you
Napoli.
You don't understand. So they are ashamed in that aspect. They destroyed the relationship with Osimhen. So they can't even tell him that even though they want to offer him 100 million, he will not play because he has moved on. And they saw what he did at Galatasaray.
My brother, is this a spiritual problem? Because I do not know. I do not know. Osimhen should by now. Osimhen's deal should be done and dusted because you know that this guy is this. Osimhen is another Drogba. I'll never forget.
My man, times today.
My brother, I'll never forget.
This transfer window is still long.
I know it's still long, but by now, my brother,
they just rushed this one because of Club World Cup. They just opened this window. No, make transfer window open properly now. You go see what you go happen. No, because Osimhen big pass a spiritual problem now. Osimhen na God's own child now. Look his story now.
I'm a logo.
And I tell you, now God became the big past spiritual problem. Nothing. So if they like me, when we the open, you go see fight. Better one. You go get better.
I hope so.
And better money go come.
I hope so.
Osimhen.
But as we wrap it up, I wish our guys all the best. But I will say it here, and I will be categorical about this. I fear that Victor Osimhen might never play in the Premier League. Because right now, the Premier League, for once, are proving to be too stingy and too miserly in how they're splashing the cash. And in time past, they've bought lesser players for more. And we are seeing quality before our eyes. And those boys, they price as they price quickly for markets. It's unfortunate.
See, nobody believed Man City will get to this level. When those people come, those Saudi people come, those oil money come, maybe they buy a club in England, maybe like Chelsea, or take over mine. They will not waste time to buy Osimhen. Just give them a few years. Osimhen is still young. He still have some years to play.
No, that's 26. He's 26 already, my brother.
Between now and 30, people go paint England. They could spend money.
Okay.
Because some rich guys will take over some of those clubs in the next 1-2 years. So they will give him blank check. He go paint England and he go scatter England. That will not be the issue. Osimhen.
All right. With the way he's going about business, he's looking unbothered. He's just
Very unbothered. Just
just
happy, just enjoying. But knocking doors, say, but match day, you go shock.
Oh yeah,
you go deliver.
All right, I think he will be playing in the charity match that Triseko will be organizing.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that one, and also I think he'll also be involved with the whole thing at the Maracana.
Yeah.
All right, so over the weekend. So let's look forward to that. But in the meantime, my brother, I'm not happy. By now, Osimhen should supposed done the fly. Osimhen supposed to say no. I want this. I don't think I like this. But I don't know.
They feel they select for our back. We don't know.
Oh yeah, now let's hope so.
Because Osimhen hot.
Let's hope so.
He's the best.
Let's hope so. All right, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
All right.